investment in those properties. But please wait. Don't buy any property in India unless and until you discuss and think about investment planning. Where to invest, why to invest, in whose name to invest. That's the most important area which will bring a lot of money for you by way of income tax saving. And also, I would like to place on record my deep appreciation for whom? Not for one gentleman or two, because my old friend Mr. Muna is here, and from the CA Institute you will see Mr. Nahar. Yesterday also he came, today again he is here with his colleagues and friends. But today, in the afternoon when I was here for some time, I met one friend, one gentleman, Mr. Sharda, and what he told me, I was really impressed. So I would like to place on record. What did he say? Let me tell you first. He said that we Indians, in whole of the world, yes, in whole of the world, Indians are there, in different parts of the world, whether it's Japan or it's the USA, UK, anywhere. We are there in large quantity. But the best thing is, in Indonesia, in whole world, the Indians enjoy highest respect and regard. I would like to place on record my deep appreciation for this great thing, for which you all are responsible, the Indians based in Indonesia. I will keep on this point, and this one point which you told me, I will carry this at home, this idea and vision, that yes, and so I would like to salute every one of you. And it is only possible because you have all made it, not one gentleman alone. All of you jointly have made it, that the regard and respect for you, or we, the Indians in this part of the world. Great big achievement. Please keep it up. That is the number one thing. And second is MMI, money making, etc. First is our love, regard, respect. At least you can be sure that this message which I have come to know, I will be spreading at least to 5 to 10 lakhs people in 1 year. Definitely, that is guaranteed. And maybe in one of my TV show, when I take a question from Indonesia, I will place this also on record that yes, Indians, great respect in whole world, in one country, Indonesia. Please keep it, my dear friends. We are really very happy to find this type of notes. And also I would like to place on record my appreciation for the Indians based in Jakarta particularly, who are regularly watching my TV show Tax Guru. For the benefit of some of you, maybe you may not be knowing, it's for the last some 428 weeks. Continuously, I've been doing this talk show on CNBC Awaaz, and with your love and affection only, it happens to be India's #1 TV show in whole India, rather in whole world, on income tax exclusive. The show is only on income tax aspects and investment planning. So my respect and regards to all of you for taking this show forward. 2 years back, this show was adjudged as the best TV show in whole India, and it was awarded the best TV show of India and Asia by the jury. And now the tax planning. What do we do? Yesterday we came to know some stars, and then we came to know that not that easy to buy property in Indonesia. Today some of my friends join me, they say, oh, I can buy the property. Why? Some of my friends sitting in the first row, because they say we are now citizen of Indonesia, I can buy. But alone, if my friend Mr. Munna alone buys, what about the others? As I could see, most of you, you cannot buy the property in India. Here, mainly because not in India, in Indonesia. Why? Mainly because of the rules and regulations. I am a strict believer of the theme that we should all be very careful and law-abiding. That is the #1 thing we should care for. Whatever is the law, whether we like it or not, it suits my preference or not, but we must abide by the law. That will keep us hassle-free. Because with that the theme comes, what is the mission and aim of your life? What is the mission and aim of your life? If I were to ask you, you'll ask your friend, come on, yeah, you tell me now. What is your mission of life? Tell me. And then we forget our own mission. I want that if you want to make progress, prosperity, it is you. You should think and dedicate 1 day in whole, 1 year at least, to have one vision, one thinking, one topic, the mission and aim of my life. Laksh Zindagi Ka. Yes, various organizations, representatives are present here. I will call upon them to think of this vision. 1 day in whole year, please dedicate to getting one answer. What is the mission and aim of my life? Not your life, my life. Each of us, we go for 24 hours more. Complete silence, talk show, no one to talk. Only think, meditate, one vision. What is my mission of my life? That this act, this age of mind. Write it down, 2-3 pages once you have written, and then rewrite after 2 hours and after 6 hours and next day morning, and by the time 24 hours are ready, your mission statement is ready as to what is the mission and aim of your life. I would even suggest you please suggest this to every member of your family, the children, 18 plus, everyone. We must suggest this thing. Also, I find something strange and good here, especially for the ladies. So ladies are very carefree here. I was told now that yes, in Indonesia, if you become a citizen of Indonesia, you want to transfer your properties which you purchased here, because after becoming a citizen you can buy. The wife has got at least 50% share. Husband cannot give away. Becoming angry, he cannot give away 100% to someone. Come on, you take it. No, not allowed. So wife is having 50% pakka hisab share in that. So that way, the laws are very good, encouraging. We will import this type of ideas in India and try to see that the government implements these vistas. Also, please, yesterday I was talking one or two things, some new participants are there. Please see that you have got a lot of friends here in India, in your business organization. But unfortunately, the theme remains that what do? I cannot write down on a piece of paper my 5 friends' names. Can't write. Mr. Muna, can you write down the names of 5 best friends? You will say, time here, sir. There is no time. I asked Mrs. Muna, can you write down? She said, oh, yeah, Subhash, no problem for me. Nah. I've got a lot of time at my disposal. I'll give you a big list of all my friends. 10 of them, they're staying in the same building. Others nearby. So 50 friends list Mrs. Muna gives me. But again, Mrs. Muna, the question is, can you write down on this piece of paper I give you the names of 5 friends, 5 दोस्तों के नाम, जिनको दिल की सारी बात आप बोल सकते हैं, लिख सकते हैं क्या? 5 नाम. We start writing first name itself. Unable to write. If I do a party, just like today I told that there is a party picnic, isn't it, by some community today, Indian community. Most of the people have their go there, khana, pina, mauj, masti, all free fund. What is the problem? Yeah, let us go. We'll also go enjoy. But the point is, 5 names. This is the, for me I tell you, this is the starting point of your investment strategy in income tax and investment in India. Because the shocking, the reality is that I cannot write the names of 5 best friends. Golden days are over. I remember some 40 years ago when we used to stay in Calcutta. Mr. Muna, I think will still remember, we are association, Ajmer Association. Any problem to any one member, whole community was there at his disposal. When any problem at all, midnight you call, we are all there. Right now the problems are that whatever the problem is there, no one is there to come for the real call and demand. That's why when I talk of investment strategy, where do I invest now my money? In India, in NCR, in Delhi, in Gurgaon, Faridabad, Ghaziabad, where do I invest? I got some problem, but you got your brother there, isn't it? Your uncle and brother is there in Delhi. Okay, then I'll buy the property in Delhi or Gurgaon, because you got your brother. Help me out when the problem arises. The brother, nowadays in the mobile, the problem is that we are able to find out who is telephoning. We can see the phone number. And you're not picking up the phone, what to do? You're that uncle's friend, or you're so nice friend. You're not even picking up the phone. That's why the reality is, dil ki baat kahe to kise kahe? Realize that. And that's why my first theme is, please educate your ladies. Please educate your wife. She may be a housewife. Madam, you are a housewife, but you're helping the husband in the business. Huh? Also means little bit help. When you say also, it means little help. If you, or maybe, I don't know, it is maybe tit for tat. You help me in house and I help you in business. But fortunately, Indian ladies are not that way. If it was America, yes, tit for tat. You work 3 hours in my office, I will work at least 2 hours in your house. Okay. But in Indonesia, it's not. We are following the Indian traditions. Great. The point is, it's time now, because your children, most of us, the children, either they are stationed abroad, they go for higher studies, they get married, they stay outside. Again, in the family, husband and wife, the couple stays here. You are the head of the family, Mr. Husband. You make investment. Your wife is not aware, kakka, ABCD, nahi malum. It is time now. Please explain to your wife the investment strategy, the vistas, the papers, how to deal with it. We were doing a program at Jaipur for FLOW. FLOW is one of India's #1 organization known as FICCI Ladies Organization. Only ladies, entrepreneurs, etc. And women are the members, top of the town. We told them, Vistas, And shocking news when we came to know, 80% of them, they cannot take out the money from bank fixed deposit. They don't know how to take out the money from mutual fund. If there is emergency crisis, I want to sell the shares of the company, how to take money from the shares? No, not known. I want all of you, when we talk of property, tax and investment planning, first theme and the first point to be taken care of, please explain your wife all the vistas connected with investment strategy. Because the problem now is your children, oh, if I've got problem, I'm not well, my manager will take care. My son will take care, he's 18 plus, he's 25. No. My friend will take care. Gone are those days from 40 years ago, when you had a problem, your brother, sister, uncle, auntie, relative, next door neighbor, we will all come and help you. But now the answer is big no. It is time for you now. First one, if you want to adopt investment strategy, involve your wife into all the aspects connected with investment strategy, including money making, money withdrawal, importance. Your wife will not know much about it, may not know much about the tax, etc. But she should be made aware what is happening, what the investment strategies are. Madam, in the last row, are you aware of all the assets of your investments of your husband? Yes or no? Yes, great. What about you, ma'am?
Yes.
You are aware? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh yes, great. It's surprising. That means your husbands have got great faith in you. Please keep it up. Otherwise, India में तो हो सकता है पत्नी को इसलिए नहीं बताते हैं कि बताएंगे तो खर्चा बढ़ जाएगा. When a wife knows that oh यार you are earning so much, so then what about the 9 lakh har for me that I should get now? So no, we have to see that now because of the realities of the life that we, you and I, we have to see our family, me and my wife, we have to see we are able to have the investment strategy plan and we have to do because 5 लोगों के नाम हम नहीं बोल सकते. And then going back to the theme of the Walt Disney, please try to implement the theme. If you can dream it, you can do it. I was happy since yesterday meeting many friends of mine, old friends. They left India for taking out some ordinary job. And today I meet them, I feel so very happy when I find they've left the job. Sometimes I get, oh, I'm sorry, you left the job, what's the problem? He said, no problem, Mr. Lakhotia, I left the job on my own. I employ people, I'm the boss of my own, I'm doing my independent business. Great, please keep it up. Develop your entrepreneurship skill. If you are able to develop entrepreneurship skills, that's the best. But here again, one important point, earn, save for your life, for your retirement, before that for your children, children's education, children's marriage, okay. But never follow the old concept of our Indians. What is that concept? 7 पीढ़ी तक के लिए पैसे इकट्ठे कर रहे हैं. That's what we have been told. Or you are working hard, you are very conjuice and minor, because up to 7 PDs, 7 generations you are preserving the money. I met recently one big industrialist, very conjuice, very minor, miser. He said, how are you? I asked him, money, why is all okay? He said, everything is okay, but there is a small little problem now. He is something like 67 years of age. He said, Mr. Lakhotia, सच बात तो ये है, 6 पीढ़ी के लिए इकट्ठा हो गया, 1 पीढ़ी के लिए भी बाकी है. For 7 PDs, generations, only 6 is okay, 1 I have to work for 2 years more hard work, and then no problem. And I told him, gentlemen, do you know, 7 years पहले आपके 7 पीढ़ी के बारे में नाम मालूम है क्या आपको? आपको किसी को, मेरे को किसी को नहीं मालूम. 7 पीढ़ी के नाम नहीं मालूम. Same will happen to you and to me. We will save, earn, be miser, earn so much, 100, 500, 200 crores, and then ultimately go in succession. But the fact is, one fine day, you and I, our photograph will be hanged in the room, here, drawing room. Gone we are. Crores you have given. And again, after a couple of years later, one new daughter-in-law comes in the house, renovation of the house going on, and this photograph goes with the same. You and I, we were there at least on the wall for some years to come, and ultimately all gone away. That's the reality of the life. So what? That's why I say that now is the time. Earn, okay, earn, we have to earn. We want money, definitely all of us. Save taxes, which we'll talk today. Ultimately, enjoy life now. When you got money, with God's grace, thank God every day. Enjoy your life. Go for traveling, happy, leisure, investments, everything. And end of the day, finally with your hands, go on giving something in charity with your hands. Also, I will tell you, Vista, remind me later on, how to celebrate 100th birthday of yours. Have you made any plans or not? No, not yet. I have made the plans. For a lot of my clients who are very rich and famous, you will be one of them. and I'll tell you true investment strategy, etc. How my 100th birthday in a guaranteed manner will be celebrated. Great. I want that if you want this, you'll get the answer today. I'll cover that point, how to have the 100th birthday celebration of yours. Great. Whether we are gone or we are left here, but our 100th birthday, that tip I'll tell you right now. And the simple formula of tax planning is one liner, and that is no more, save more. Only if you know more something about your tax, then only you are able to save income tax. If you don't know, then what will you save? So vistas of saving should be there, and knowledge of the income tax, at least important points, should be taken care of. Please remember, presently up to 2 lakhs income, no income tax at all in India. No income tax 2 lakhs, and 2 lakhs to 5 lakhs rupees. I will be talking only Indian rupees only. I'll not talk about your rupees. That I may require only when I have to spend. Next time when I go for a USA tour, I'll tell the organizers, oh, I went to Indonesia, and the organizers spent something like 3 crore rupees, 3 crore Indonesian rupees on my trip. Oh yeah, 3 crore rupees they spent. Yes, they spent 3 crore rupees, but not knowing which rupee it was, whether it was Indian rupee, Nepali rupee, or Indonesian rupee. We have to see. So please remember, in India, 2 lakhs income, no income tax payable. 2 lakhs to 5 lakhs, 10%. 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, 20%. And over 10 lakhs, 30%. These are the 3 different rates of income. Only from this financial year, last important pointers, and that is super rich people, they have to pay additional income tax of 10% only when the income exceeds rupees 1 crore. Now please remember that the hike in surcharge for the corporate taxpayers is there, companies, etc., but individuals, no problem on that point. Income tax saving for taxpayers in business or service, etc. One single work to be done. Every member of your family must have separate income tax file in India. Every member of your family must have separate income tax file. My friend, you are more than 20 years based here in Indonesia. What is the size of your family?
4.
Yourself? Then?
My wife and 2 children.
My wife and 2 children, you say. Children, what is the age group of the children?
20 years and 10 years.
10 years and 20 years. Both are married naturally. And they are based here or studies or what?
Based here.
Now we have seen a family here, typical husband, wife, 2 children. One is major, one minor child. What about you?
I have 4 kids. A wife, one son and one daughter. 10 and 2.
10 and 2. अभी तो वाइफ आई नहीं है ना, तो बात घबरा क्यों रहे? वाइफ के नाम देते हैं तो वाइफ को बात करो। वाइफ यार नहीं है भैया, फ्रीली बात कर सकते हो आप यहाँ पर, नो प्रॉब्लम। वाइफ, 2 children. And madam, what about you? Your family?
4.
Yourself?
Yeah. Husband, wife, and 2 major children.
Major children. They are in business, service. What they are
Studying.
doing?
Studying.
Studying, both of them. Now here we find major children, minor children, husband and wife. Write down a piece of paper, my agenda. Number 1 agenda is every member of mine, every member must have separate income tax file in India. That's tax planning. And if you just resort to this single idea, your saving will be great. And first simple thing is apply for PAN. Not this pen you got complimentary when you entered the registration desk, isn't it? Now, yes, if you have signed the registration, then you get the pen. If you don't sign, you don't get the pen. Okay? So now you got here in income tax, you have to see PAN, permanent account number. Income tax account number, income tax purpose, a PAN number to be applied by form number 49A. Less than 100 rupees expenditure. Do you have income today? Oh no, oh yes. Does not matter. But apply right now, PAN card in India. It's good for you, it will save your taxes. And here we start why. And what do I do? Different family members. You the head of the family, your income tax file, you have got, we are aware of it. Next comes my wife. What about my wife? Does she have a separate income tax file in India? Yes or no? Oh no sir, my investments, my money. After all, I am earning, she is not earning, or now she is earning, but my money, I might find, that's all. No. Tax planning wise, your wife must have a separate legal tax entity, a separate account, and a separate bank account, separate investment, separate property in her name. No problems, no hassles. And what do I do? And what is the care to be taken? I don't know the law in Indonesia, but in India, please remember, your wife can receive and develop her money, her funds, by loan and by gift. If she is a housewife till today, not working, now's the time, think of gift and loans to increase the income and wealth of your wife. Madam, third row, are you in business, service, or housewife only? Housewife. Last row.
I'm working.
You are working. Working वालों के लिए उत्साह जरा है working ना बोला ना working fine. But now we have to see tax planning. What we have done. Those who are not working and they have not attended. Some of the intelligent guys. Maybe your husband attended my program. Maybe some before marriage he might have attended. That's why उन्होंने सोचा कि शादी करते समय वो बायोडाटा में से ऐसी खोजे पत्नी जो टेक्निकली प्रोफेशनली क्वालिफाइड हो तो टैक्स प्लानिंग में काम आएगा ना. पर क्या करें जिन्होंने बस मिस कर गए शादी भी कर ली और हमारी वाइफ काम नहीं कर रही है अर्निंग नहीं कर रही है नो प्रॉब्लम डोंट वरी जो हो गया तो हो गया उसी में काम चलाना पड़ेगा पर टैक्स प्लानिंग वी कैन डू राइट नाउ हाउ डू आई गो नंबर 1 income tax file for my wife and the concept is GL through gift and through loans my wife can receive gift from anyone in the world loan from anyone in the world but there is one obnoxious section in the income tax law known as section 64 very bad whereby if your wife receives gift from certain selected 3 people then there is clubbing of income avoid that so 3 people in the whole world should never make a gift to your wife 3 persons only and these 3 persons are husband father-in-law mother-in-law pati saas sasur they should never make a gift to wife very absurd laws in India till now I can make a gift to someone else's wife sitting there allowed no problem. No hassle. My own wife, I cannot make a single rupee. And then, madam, those participants who have come today with their spouse, they are the happiest guys. You can see their faces. Because once I close this seminar show, because the law is, as I told you, why should not make a gift to my wife? If I made, clubbing whole of life. My father, my dad, and my mom should not make a gift to my wife. So maybe, Mr. Mona, when you leave this seminar hall, you will tell your wife, darling, I wanted to make a gift to you this Diwali 5 lakhs, but Lakhotia ने मना कर दिया ना क्या करूँ? मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता ऐसे Lakhotia के प्रोग्राम में नहीं जानेगा क्या बोलने का बोलो? But that's the reality. You cannot make, should not make a gift to your wife. तो जो आदमी अपनी पत्नी के साथ आए आज वो सबसे ज़्यादा खुश रहेंगे जिंदगी भर रोज Lakhotia मंत्र जपेंगे Lakhotia बहुत बढ़िया ग्रेट मेरी तो बचत हो गई पत्नी को क्लियर बोल भी दिया देखो मैं आपको गिफ्ट नहीं दे सकता पत्नी अब डरती है बेचारी कि कहीं मेरे को नहीं देंगे दूसरे की वाइफ को तो दे सकते हैं वो तो मत करना भैया मेरे को नहीं दोगे नहीं कोई बात नहीं now what do I how do I proceed other than these 3 anyone in the whole world can make a gift to my wife if it is received in India over 50,000 rupees from non-relatives it is added to your income so get it from relatives only और फिर भी जल्दी चाहिए मिसेज मुना आपको गिफ्ट आपके नाम में चाहिए पति दे नहीं सकते बेचारे तो क्या करें अब आप छुट्टी लेके जल्दी जाइए मिसेज मुना गो टू योर पेरेंट्स प्लेस जाओ जल्दी जाओ माता पिता भाई बहन दादा दादी सबसे गिफ्ट लेके आओ बिकॉज योर वाइफ फादर मदर ब्रदर सिस्टर अंकल दे कैन ऑल मेक अ बिग गिफ्ट टू योर वाइफ अलाउ नो रिस्ट्रिक्शन नो प्रॉब्लम नो हैसल्स एट ऑल दैट इज वे दैट्स हाउ विल स्टार्ट द इनकम टैक्स फाइल अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट टैक्स प्लानिंग and family wise happiness formula is that let 2 separate accounts open one for you another account for your wife best strategy is from the bank account of your wife never ever withdraw money kharcha mat karo let it continue happiness in the family first formula खुश है पत्नी भी मेरे रुपए बैंक में रुपए डाल रहे हो ना निकालते नहीं हो ना चलो बहुत बढ़िया आपको भी खुशी होगी safety security of my wife and second tax wise very good because generally head of the family husband his income is higher wife's income is lower so it is good if you don't withdraw the money belonging to your wife let it accumulate slow and steady in India also separate account for your wife separate account for you Mr. Husband if required you may have a joint account but not one account Mr. A and Mrs. A and deposit money of A deposit of money of B Mrs. A and all khichdi make up no we are not to prepare khichdi clear cut demarcation my money wife your money it is required for tax planning very very strongly so only if you keep 2 separate bank accounts, it is strongly going to be advisable to you. Young gentleman, Mr. Jeffrey, isn't it you said? Please take care because you are new to this town, to this place, 5 years only now. It's time now that you are getting a lot of money in your pocket, saving. 5 years is a big time now. So one account in your name, another account for your wife. Joint if I want, I can keep me and my wife separate account. Second account, wife and me, joint account. But main thing is deposit in these accounts, the money belonging to the first owner. In the husband's account, only husband's money. Wife's account, only wife's money. This way, if we deposit, then that will be the best vista for your investment strategy in years to come. Do remember, please.